Hey everybody, Dan Schinder here on Drum Talk TV at the NAMM Show in Anaheim, California, 2015 already with Colin Bailey. Can you believe it's 2015?
No,
How'd that happen?
I can't.
And if for those of you who've lived under a rock, or maybe you're just too young to know, Colin Bailey is Mr. Bass Drum, Mr. Foot Control, and this year you're celebrating your 50th anniversary of Bass Drum Control. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Can you believe it's 50 years?
No, I can't. I did an album with Joe Pass in 1964 called For Django, which is a big album for him.
Right.
So all this 50-year anniversary stuff is scary, really.
Right. I got a question, Colin. When you were composing the book and putting it together, did you ever imagine that it would have the stay power of 50 years and really be as important as it is?
Didn't think about it. Bob Yeager, who was the owner of the Pro Drum Shop in those days when I wrote it, I first moved to LA in 1963, and all the drummers were coming in saying, man, going to the drum shop saying, man, you heard this new kid's bass drum technique, man. So Bob said, why don't you write a book, exercises? That's what I did. I already had half of it written down, because, when you practice, if you come across something, you write it down.
Right.
So I did. I had no idea it would be so successful.
Looking back 50 years later, how much work went into how you structured the book and organized the content? Did you give it any thought, or did you just do it in the order in which you wrote it down?
No, I must have given it some thought, how many beats, the bass drum beats I was going to do. I started with one, obviously, 2, 3, 4, triplets, stuff. It was very easy, really, to put together. I wrote another book called Drum Solos, The Art of Phrasing, which was much harder to do. But soloing in phrases, drummers, 2-bar phrases. I keep wanting Don to put out a DVD or a digital download on it. He hasn't done it yet. But my bass drum DVD is doing great,
That's great.
My bass drum technique. It's really, so.
Who were your drumming influences, and when did the spark begin?
Oh, the bass drum, it was just me, really. I always loved Philly Joe and all those guys. Jimmy Carr was my time guy, that's who influenced me most. And Joe Morello a lot. But I always wanted to be able to I never wanted to go dig on the bass drum, but I wanted to be able to put it in space like 2, 3, 4 bass drum beats. It's so effective in soloing. So many guys don't do that,
Right. It's how many beats can you squeeze into a certain amount of time?
It's got to be like tasteful, not overdoing something, It's
musical.
Yeah, musical. So.
Are there any contemporaries that catch your attention, catch your ear, that you think are doing new stuff or admirable stuff?
Well, people still love bass drum control. I've already run into some people here that it's popular all over the world. I was down in Brazil a couple of years ago playing and teaching. And everybody then some guy came to me and says, I've had your book for 35 years.
Hopefully he's getting it figured out.
Oh, yeah. That's what somebody said. Danny Gottlieb said they still haven't figured it out. On Facebook.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What music do you put on when you want to just listen to music?
Mostly Brazilian.
Yeah?
My wife, Michelle, is a really fine Brazilian singer.
Ah.
And she speaks some Portuguese. That helped us when we went down because I learned obrigado, that was it. At my age now, I don't retain anything. I went on one of those language things, learning the language, gone. Like the next day, it's gone. I don't remember it.
That's great. Hey, Colin, I really appreciate you taking time during the busy show. It was great to just bump into you here. We talked over a year ago about getting together up in the Bay Area, and here we are. So this is really cool.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for watching Colin Bailey with myself, Dan Schinder, on Drum Talk TV. You can check out everything Colin's written and put out there right here on this website, and check it out, learn something, improve your bass drum technique and your playing. Thanks for joining us.